It is Wednesday, my Helldivers, and you know what that means. Welcome to the Liberty, your endless wellspring of managed democracy. I'm your host, Vanguard, joined as always by my fearless compatriot, Helldiver Interloper. The time has come to turn the tide against our enemies across the galaxy. We may have been burned by the Illuminate, but we are far from beaten. On today's episode, the nefarious automatons seek to cripple our resolve following our darkest moment, but they clearly don't know who they're dealing with. Two legendary Helldivers meet in the field. Is it legitimate or some kind of hoax? And a moment of valor where a profound gravitational anomaly leads to something entirely unique. But first, here's your Galactic War Recap. It's day 482 of the Galactic War, and at present, 70,464 Helldivers are deployed in the field. 2,439 troops, just 3.46% of our forces, are on the Super Earth front. Around 19,755 Helldivers, about 28.04% of our forces, are on the Bug front. And approximately 48,270 troops, 68.5% of our forces, are on the bot front. Somewhere in the region of 50% of our forces are stationed on Zosma. Around 12,000 Helldivers, just 17% of our forces, are on Azterra, and approximately 8,600 troops, 12% of our forces, are on Bekvim 3. Major order briefing. No rest for the Valiant. Less than 48 hours remain to complete the current major order, and the fireworks of our recent victory are now accompanied by the less festive kind. Heavy laser fire, orbital strikes, and screaming. The automatons have returned. So far, the Helldivers have successfully repelled 2 of the 5 ongoing assaults on Super Earth-controlled planets. While commendable, this is no time to polish medals or practice parade formations. The enemy's strategy is clear. Strike while we're celebrating. Distress calls are coming in from across the fringe. Automaton invasion craft have landed with surgical precision, interrupting recreational activities, parade rehearsals, and at least one mandatory cake eating contest. With our forces still recovering from the brutal Illuminate campaign on Super Earth, many outer defenses are lightly staffed. The automatons, ever the opportunistic tin cans they are, have chosen their moment well. But they've underestimated one thing. Helldivers don't stop. We don't get tired. We don't take naps. We are the nap. While we fight to drive back this mechanized menace, the Ministry of Science has begun reverse engineering captured Illuminate wreckage. And thanks to their efforts, enemy cloaking tech is becoming less of a mystery and more of a blueprint. The squids may have vanished into the stars, but they won't stay hidden for long. There is no such thing as a clean getaway from managed democracy. Helldivers, you have already proven yourselves heroes in the defense of Super Earth. But there is still work to do. Many planets are under siege. Only 2 have been saved. The clock is ticking, and the enemy is watching. Let's show them that the only thing harder than defeating us is getting us to sit still. A tale of 2 Helldivers, a reunion for the ages, an exchange of historic, perhaps even mythic proportions has surfaced on SuperEdit. The screenshot, now spreading faster than a hellbomb in a Terminid hive, depicts a brief but emotionally devastating reunion between none other than John Helldiver. Yes, that's the John Helldiver, and a mysterious figure known only as Jimmy Heckjumper. The exchange went as follows. John Helldiver. Well. If it isn't my old pal Jimmy Heckjumper. Jimmy Heckjumper. How are the kids? John Helldiver. Dead. Jimmy Heckjumper. For Super Earth. Ah, a masterpiece of brevity. A novella of sorrow. A tragedy in 5 lines. Naturally, this has sparked vigorous debate across Super Earth forums. Some Helldivers claim that Jimmy Heckjumper is a complete fabrication, a hoax engineered by rogue meme lords to stir chaos and elicit chuckles. They argue that no one has ever seen Heckjumper in action, and that the name alone reeks of too much character development to be real. Others insist Jimmy Heckjumper is no myth, but a living legend, a fellow soldier, a longtime friend of John Helldiver's who has simply chosen to operate from the shadows. his exploits whispered in boot camps and battlefields alike. Some even claim to have fought beside him on Cyberstan during the First Galactic War, but have been unable to provide evidence due to accidental stratagem explosions. To this we say, enough. The Ministry of Truth has launched a full investigation into the identity and history of Jimmy Heckjumper. Until such time as facts are confirmed and all data sanitized, speculation must cease immediately. Helldivers are hereby reminded that we are still at war with the automatons. This is no time for folklore. Save the stories for after we've reclaimed Cyberstan and turned every last bot into commemorative drinkware. Until then, eyes on the mission, mags in the chamber, and remember, dead for Super Earth. Now let's see what Helldiver Interloper has for us with today's Galactic Weather Report. Interloper, over to you.
Good morning, Helldivers. Here's your certified 100% accurate, probably not fatal weather report for today's glorious liberation operations. Let's start with Curia. The cold moon currently being aggressively redecorated by the automatons. Expect sub-zero temperatures and more red lasers than a discount rave party. Meteor showers will be frequent and aggressive, raining down fiery death like malfunctioning eagle strikes, so bring your shield generators or just lean into the chaos like a true patriot. Now hopping over to Aztera. Today's forecast indicates acidic downpours with scattered terminate swarms. Bring your flamethrowers and not your open-toe sandals. Bile Titan sightings are up 40%, mostly concentrated in the lower valleys. Expect mud, mandibles, and moderate to severe screaming. Temperatures are climbing due to intense hellbomb activity, so stay hydrated, and by hydrated, we mean full of liberty and democracy. And that's all for today. So remember, whether it's bugs, bots, or friendly fire, it's always raining freedom somewhere.
And now for today's Moment of Valor, the Floating Strider Incident. Today's Moment of Valor comes to us courtesy of Helldiver Jackson 1 of 1, a proud and fearless member of the Super Earth Salute official Super Discord. What begins as a triumphant victory against one of the automaton's most menacing machines quickly spirals into one of the strangest and most entertaining battlefield moments caught on camera this cycle. The clip opens with the disabling of an automaton factory strider, crumpling, yet mostly intact, a metallic behemoth brought low by righteous Helldiver firepower. But just as Jackson begins to savor the moment, fate, or rather the automatons, intervenes. From the skies, an automaton dropship descends, cold and calculating. Its cargo, a tank. Its target, apparently the already downed strider, which it proceeds to land on with pinpoint precision. The collision doesn't just end there. The tank's impact causes the strider to be launched into the air like a missile made of broken war crimes. The defeated machine spirals into the sky, twirling majestically before becoming inexplicably, comically stuck in midair. As Jackson no doubt marvels at this bizarre new monument to chaotic physics and automated spot, the tank, which has clearly not had enough, levels its turret, fires, and blasts Jackson with mechanical indifference. The clip ends with our hero airborne once again. While undeniably tragic, the sequence is also deeply hilarious and a textbook example of what makes helldiving such a noble and unpredictable calling. We here at the SCS salute Helldiver Jackson 1 of 1 for their bravery, their battlefield composure, and for sharing this moment of unintentional comedy with all of Super Earth. If you'd like a chance for your Moments of Valor to be featured in an upcoming episode of the Liberty, join the SCS Super Discord and submit your finest clips in the relevant channel. Whether it's epic, outrageous, or just plain weird, we want to see it. Remember, Valor takes many forms. Some of them spin. And now for the Super Earth Art of War. Volcanoes, meteors, and fire tornadoes, oh my. Alien worlds are, in a word, inconvenient. In 2 words, violently inconvenient. Every Helldiver knows the true enemies of managed democracy aren't just squids, bots, and bugs. They're also the relentless whims of planetary geography. One moment you're heroically leading a charge across open terrain. The next, a meteor shower decides your head is the most suitable landing pad in the hemisphere. Volcanic eruptions, fire tornadoes, and acid storms have no loyalty, no political alignment, and absolutely no respect for mission objectives. But here's the trick. You can look at these worlds as just being hostile, but the truth is they're impartial. The same fire tornado that turned your squad mates into freedom-flavored ash could moments later sweep through an automaton patrol, turning steel into slag with democratic efficiency. The meteor that crashed into your evac Pelican may also flatten a Terminid horde. It is chaos, yes, but chaos with potential. Some say this is the universe reminding us that even the bravest Helldiver is still at the mercy of the cosmic dice roll. Others say it's bad mission planning. Either way, experience teaches us that hazard zones can be friend or foe, depending on your outlook, timing, and whether or not you remembered to bring anti-incendiary boots. So what's the lesson here, brave Helldivers? Respect the planet, fear the sky, salute the volcano. Because in the art of war, even nature might be on your side, if you survive long enough to find out. Thus ends another democratic broadcast, brave Helldivers. The Liberty airs Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, but if anything big happens, we may deviate from this schedule. Always be on the lookout for new content, and don't forget to subscribe to Indie Salute and Future Salute. The more you support us, the more we can give back to you. Until next time, soldiers, for Super Earth and democracy.